This isn't strictly what you'd call a tea party. It's just a natural break in these chimpanzees' working day. Bobo and Sam are television stars, and here at Twycross Zoo, Leicestershire, they're grabbing themselves a snack to eat between shooting sessions. But the monkey business never stops. Come to think of it, he's supposed to advertise that stuff. Chimps are born mimics, so the way you train them is simply to let them watch you at work. Just see the way they ape the keepers. If you stick your neck out, you'll see a whole cycle of operations that the chimps reckon they could take over. They're getting most mechanically minded in training for the next film they're scheduled to make, on road safety. It's a tiresome business, as you can see. Molly Badham, who trains them, says they will copy the most complicated action they see her doing, particularly when they're all dressed up. Nothing can puncture their confidence. But what he really needs is a monkey wrench. Why didn't they cast me as a passenger? Now compose yourself and get your expression right, and let's have no lip from you. We've got a serious scene to shoot when you're quite ready, and one of you must assume the full dignity of the law. You're a chump of a chimp if you drive after drink. Which of the two should really be taking this breathalyzer test? The law seems somewhat disorderly. But we do try to get some respect for the law when we train animals in England. When they train animals in America, speed is all they think about. This is the fastest, cleanest show on earth, Marineland, Los Angeles, the Circus of the Sea. Here they put on a special morning show before daily crowds came in for Pathé Pictorial to demonstrate that these mammals of the deep have man-sized brains and even imitate the human voice, mimicking their keepers. They even look intelligent, these land animals that millions of years ago went back to the sea. Secret experiments are going on in the American Navy to train dolphins to detect submarines. And here at Marineland, they've even trained walruses to imitate some of their tricks. Though that one's too old for it, getting too long in the tusk and tash. The dolphins are definitely the stars of the show, though there's a whale who makes quite a splash. Here, quite literally, you'll get tons of thrills. Water acrobats who go high in the sky, then back to cavort in the depths, where training starts with divers doling out the bribes that it takes. Compare this big, slick, all-American show with the intimate English act we saw with those life-size chimpanzees. And for contrast, come to Russia to see the different way that they train animals. This is a sleazy enough slum garden in Moscow called Durov's Corner, where, however, a group of animal trainers and educationalists achieve miracles. Training here is the slow process of conditioning an animal's natural reflexes and patiently building up new habits. Day by day, they'll use a rabbit's defense actions to create a drummer. And they make natural enemies behave as neighbors. Each weekend at Durov's Corner, they have the animals act out a modern Russian fairy tale, which goes like this. Once upon a time, the beasts and the birds lived like old-fashioned human beings. Cats and rats rubbed noses together, and a raccoon hauled up a sign which proclaimed that his laundry was open. Some worked and some played. The raccoon went through his orders, the pelican read his book. It was just a normal day. While the old laundryman washed clothes, young animals went to school to learn arithmetic. seemed to be just an ordinary working day until that drum and trumpet heralded big news in the animal world. For the animals had suddenly found a spaceship. Everyone knows, they say in this fairy tale, that the first astronauts were 2 Russian dogs. So now an all-animal crew prepares to man this ship. The raccoon is busy getting supplies aboard as the navigator checks his dials, looking for hidden food. This spaceship has been lifted out of a strip cartoon. The crew has been recruited from a Beatrix Potter book. The audience is too entranced to laugh at the navigator's antics. There's an allegory in these animal training acts. Compare England's comic chimpanzee policeman with America's marine land showmanship, and you get the flavour of the countries concerned. Then consider Russia's conditioned crew as the Durov's corner spaceship throbs to its takeoff, while the seal applauds.